Hello everyone, I am Rahul Mapari and today we are going to discuss about conjugate point, or we can say symmetric point, or we can say inverse point. So please watch full video so that I definitely will change your mind towards that concept, because if I ask one question, what is the conjugate of 1 plus I? If I ask what is the conjugate of 1 plus I, so obviously everyone gives the answer 1 minus I if you don't know the concept. Okay, if you know the concept, then it's okay, but the maximum student give the answer 1 minus I. Or what is the conjugate of I? Maximum student give the answer minus I. So they just memorize, just change the sign of imaginary part, right? Just change the sign of imaginary part. But this is not a perfect case, or this is not a complete concept of conjugate. So in this video we will discuss about conjugate point. I definitely tell you, I can change your mind towards that concept. So let's start with that video. Okay, so let's start with the basic definition of conjugate point. I just here use one word, because there are three words: inverse point, conjugate point, or symmetric point. All these are same, but I use proper word, that's symmetric point. I am not saying proper actually, but I just use one word, that is symmetric point, throughout the discussion. Okay, so what is symmetric point? So I just write simple definition, and then we will discuss how to find conjugate, or how to decide the some point are the conjugate of this one, right? And the most important thing in this video, we will discuss symmetric point with respect to circle. Symmetric point or conjugate point with respect to circle. Okay, many exam ask the questions on that topic, conjugate point of the complex number with respect to circle. Okay, so let's start with a simple definition. What is conjugate point commonly? So I just write here, let Z belongs to C be any complex number. I write Z like this, so don't confuse with that. Z be any complex number, and gamma be a curve. Obviously curve, if I say, so on the complex plane, gamma be any curve. And then image, what I say, image of Z, image of Z with respect to gamma. This is most important statement, or we can say words in that definition. So image of Z with respect to gamma, we say, suppose we give one notation. Generally you write for conjugate Z bar, right? So I just use here Z star. Say Z star is said to be what I say, symmetric point, symmetric or conjugate or inverse point of Z with respect to gamma. I say that this is most important statement or words in the definition, right? So this is the definition of conjugate point or symmetric point or inverse point, right? Now if I give one counter example, or I just write here one more terms. What is self conjugate, right? So self conjugate or self symmetric or self inverse point. So self conjugate is what? If Z lies on gamma, that means any point, whatever complex number which is lies on the curve itself, gamma, then Z is self conjugate or self inverse. Self conjugate or self inverse. The use of this term I will show you on the basis of your knowledge, right? Now see, this is the scenario of conjugate number or conjugate point, symmetric point, inverse point. Now see, why you tell me the answer 1 minus I? If I ask what is the conjugate of 1 plus I, you told me 1 minus I, right? Why? Because now see the graphical representation. Okay, so what is the position? Where is the position of 1 plus I on the plane? So this is suppose 1, this is 1 y-axis, and this is the position of 1 plus I, right? 1 plus I, and you told me the answer conjugate is 1 minus I, right? So this is suppose minus 1. Where is the position of 1 minus I? This one, right? 1 minus I, right? Now observe the figure and definition. So why you tell me the conjugate of 1 plus I is 1 minus I? Because by default, maybe you don't know, but by default you consider that gamma curve with respect to gamma curve, so that gamma curve as a x-axis. By default, maybe you don't know, but you use this concept that mirror as a x-axis or gamma as a x-axis, and that's why the conjugate of 1 plus I we get 1 minus I. This symmetric point with respect to that curve, this plays the role of gamma x-axis, right? And second, that self conjugate, if point lies on the curve, then it is self conjugate. So obviously if I ask what is the conjugate of 2, I take any number on the real line. If I ask what is the conjugate of 2, so your obviously answer is 2. But why? And you know real numbers are self conjugate, right? But this is the particular case because you consider, by default consider x-axis as a gamma curve or mirror, x-axis as a mirror, and that's why you told me 2 is self conjugate, its conjugate is 2 itself, because this point lies on the curve, right? So I just now I try to change your mind towards that concept. Now what is the, if I change my question, like what is the conjugate of 1 plus I? What is the conjugate of 1 plus I with respect to y-axis? With respect to, okay, I write here with respect to y-axis. With respect to y-axis, what is the conjugate of this one? So obviously 1 minus I is not possible with respect to y-axis. Conjugate of this one, 1 minus I, is not possible. So with respect to y-axis, the conjugate of 1 plus I or symmetric point of 1 plus I is obviously this one. So this side minus 1, and that means minus 1 plus I. Minus 1 plus I. So can you believe the conjugate of 1 plus I is minus 1 plus I? But you have to believe because I changed the mirror, I changed that curve. Now my gamma curve or mirror consider as a y-axis, this one. So 1 plus I has a conjugate 1 minus I, right? When I say x-axis as a mirror, then 1 plus I has a conjugate 1 minus I, right? 1 minus I, this is the position, right? 1 minus I. If I change again same question, what is the conjugate of 1 plus I with respect to origin? With respect to origin. So with respect to origin, obviously it's symmetric point like this one suppose, and this one is minus 1 minus I. Now can you believe the conjugate of 1 plus I is minus 1 minus I, right? So but it is true because of definition of conjugate point, symmetric point, inverse point, right? So conjugate of 1 plus I with respect to origin is minus 1 minus I, right? If I change again same question, and here I will ask you what is the conjugate of 1 plus I with respect to y equals to x curve. Now gamma curve is y equals to x. So what is the conjugate point of 1 plus I with respect to y equals to x? Now 1 plus I lies on the curve. So its conjugate point is itself because it lies on the curve, self conjugate, right? So for one complex number we get infinitely conjugate point. Just change the gamma curve or just change the mirror curve, right? So this is the concept of conjugate point, or we can say symmetric point. This is not always true. The conjugate of 1 plus I is 1 minus I. Okay, so what is the scenario of conjugate point? Actually the graphical representation of definition, right? So this is the complex plane, and take Z be any complex number. Suppose this one is complex number, and gamma be any curve. Gamma be any curve. Suppose this is gamma curve. Then the image of this point with respect to that gamma is said to be conjugate. It may be, suppose we get here. So this is Z star. This is this Z star. Its image with respect to that gamma curve. Okay, so this is the concept of conjugate point or symmetric point. Now we will discuss how to find conjugate or symmetric point with respect to circle, right? Now I just take here circle, random any circle. This is complex plane, and this is suppose circle having center this one. I say O. I just give the notation for circle O. And if you have to find conjugate, symmetric or inverse point of any complex number, suppose I take a point here, Z. This one is suppose Z, right? So the speciality, when we discuss this concept, speciality of conjugate point with respect to circle, you can easily remember this thing. If you take conjugate point, which point is outside point, you will get always conjugate inside. And if you find the conjugate point of inside the circle point, then its conjugate always you will find outside. So if point is outside, its conjugate is inside the circle. If point is inside the circle, then its conjugate is outside the circle. So this is simple thing to what we say to solve the questions, right? You can use this concept. Now second thing, whenever I say if I want to find the conjugate of this point, so first thing is conjugate point we will get inside the circle, right? But where? So position we can also fix. Always remember, if I found the conjugate of this point inside the circle, but O, this is O, so suppose I write here Q. Whatever conjugate of Q, you will get here always. Here means you will get in this location. I just want to say, whenever you find conjugate point, you will get conjugate point O, conjugate point O, its conjugate point, and that point are always collinear. So here O, P and Q are collinear. So if you have some questions, if they ask in exam, any exam, if you have a question, find the conjugate of this point with respect to circle, so you can just try these two things, inside and outside and collinear concept. You can easily discard 2 to 3 option. You can easily discard, right? So always they are in collinear. One more result, that OP into OQ equals to always R square. This is the radius, right? This is the radius. This is the circle. Suppose Z minus O means what? Center, equals to R, right? So O, P, Q are collinear, and if this P is the conjugate of Q or Q is the conjugate of P, then OP into OQ is equals to R square always. We will sort out some examples on the basis of this. Now how to find the conjugate point with respect to circle? So I just keep the proof of that formula, but I will give you one formula. Suppose what I say, let C, this is not a set of complex number, C I use for circle, C be a circle like this, mod of Z minus Z0 equals to R. This is the circle on complex plane, right? And A be any complex number. For that point we have to find, suppose, conjugate. So A be any complex number, then conjugate or symmetric or inverse conjugate point of A with respect to circle C. Is nothing but Z0 plus R square upon a bar, what a bar minus z0. Here a bar is nothing but a conjugate with respect to x-axis. It means what? Your whatever by default conjugate, that means you may don't know that you use the x-axis as a mirror, that type of conjugate. So 1 plus I has a conjugate 1 minus I. This a bar we indicate for conjugate with respect to x-axis. Okay, now this is the formula. You just remember this one, and if you want to see the proof, you can search any book, you will get easily, right? Now we sort out some problems how to find conjugate with respect to circle, actual example. So I just skip this circle here, and I take particular circle, particular point, right? So that we will get idea. Okay, fine. I just write here question, find conjugate of a equals to 2 with respect to a circle. I take unit circle here, simple to understand the concept, right? Mod z equals to 1. Now mod z equals to 1 is the circle having 1 radius, right? So this is 0, this is 1 radius, and we have to find the conjugate of 2, right? Conjugate of 2, and 2 is obviously here. 2 is here. Now whatever result we have seen here, if point is outside the circle, its conjugate we must get inside the circle, right? Inside. So first thing is clear. Then this distance into this distance, that means this distance into this distance equals to r square, that means radius square. So radius is 1, so 1 square is 1, right? So whatever that condition, or we can say result should satisfy, right? If I find the conjugate point by using this formula. Now conjugate of 2 is equals to, obviously with respect to circle, right? Z0. So I just write here what is Z0, what is R. Z0 is the center, so 0. R is the radius, that is 1, and point is 2, right? And its conjugate is with respect to x-axis, real number, so self conjugate, so 2, right? Now Z0 is 0 plus R square is 1, 1 square is 1. A bar is conjugate, so conjugate is 2 minus Z0, that is 0. So finally we get after some calculation 1 by 2. So conjugate of 2 is 1 by 2. Conjugate of 2 is not 2. Conjugate of 2 is 2 considering x-axis as a mirror, right? So with respect to circle it is different. Conjugate of 2 is 1 by 2, right? Now just verify 1 by 2. Where we get 1 by 2? Here is 1 by 2, right? Now see our result. Outside the circle point, its conjugate, inside circle we get, right? Whatever distance, this is half distance, sorry, this one I make here, but this one P. So whatever distance, this distance is 1 by 2, and this to this distance is 2. So OP into OQ, so OP into OQ is equals to 1, and this is exactly R square because R is 1, right? So all the results are satisfied. And see, center, conjugate point, and point, all are collinear. You can try more examples also. We will try one more example. See, suppose we take same circle. I just clear this one. Okay, I use same circle, unit circle. Okay, unit circle. This is 0, radius is 1, and tell me a point for which we have to find conjugate. So I just take 1 plus I. I take point 1 plus I, so complex number, right? So what is Z0 here? 0. R is 1, but A we change 1 plus I, and so A bar with respect to x-axis conjugate is 1 minus I, right? 1 minus I. So 1 plus I is where? 1 plus I is, this radius is 1, so this distance is 1, but 1 plus I is we get here, 1 plus I is here, because the distance of 1 plus I from origin is root 2. Root 2 is 1 point something. How to find distance? You know, mod of 1 plus I is root 2, right? And root 2 is obviously 1 point something, 1 point something, so greater than this. So this is one distance after that. So 1 plus I is outside the circle. 1 plus I is outside the circle, right? Now we try to find the conjugate of 1 plus I with respect to this circle, right? So outside the circle, obviously we get inside circle conjugate, and center this point, and whatever conjugate point we get are collinear. This is the result. So like this. So on this line we will get a conjugate point, right? But where we have to actual find, right? So conjugate of 1 plus I is equals to what? Z0. Z0 is 0 plus R square is 1, right? And A bar. So A bar means 1 minus I. You have formula Z0 plus R square upon A bar minus Z0, right? So A bar is 1 minus I, because A is 1 plus I, and minus 0. So what we get? This is 1 by 1 minus I. So you have to calculate by conjugate. You can divide and multiply. So what we get? I just multiply by 1 plus I and divide by 1 plus I. So what we get? Here the calculation is 1 plus I upon A plus B, A minus B. So A square minus B square. So A square, that is 1, minus B square, that is I square. So what we get here? This is equals to 1 plus I upon, this is minus 1 minus minus plus 2, right? So ultimately what we get? Finally I just write here point 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 I. This one, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 I. So here we get a point. See here, 1 by 2, x is 1 by 2. X is 1 by 2, y is also 1 by 2, right? So this is the point, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 I, this one. So we already consider we must get the conjugate point on that line, and we get, right? And exactly these are the collinear, and if you verify second result also, OP into OQ equals to R square, you will easily find, right? So you can change the circle, you can change the point by just using this formula. You can easily find the conjugate with respect to circle. So this is the main portion of this video. Conjugate point or inverse point with respect to circle is what, right? So I hope that I have changed your mind towards the concept symmetric point, conjugate point, right? So conjugate is not always 1 plus I has a 1 minus I. It is depend with respect to which curve, right? So thank you very much for watching this video, because the fundamental or basic of mathematics, we should know about fundamentals of mathematics, because on the basis of fundamental, if you know fundamental or basic well, you can easily elaborate or easily understand the difficult concept, or so-called difficult, but we can say higher concept of mathematics. So once again, thank you very much.